Alright guys, this is Dave.
Hello mate. Hello everyone.
This is Project Dave. This is the car that Dave himself has mostly been working on, but I've been helping out on the side. All credit goes to Dave. He's done pretty much everything to this car. This is the ST150. I almost said ST200 then. This is the ST150 Mark 6 2-litre Duratec engine as far as I'm aware. Starting from the front here, Dave, what have you actually done to the car itself?
It's obviously got the coilovers. It's had a new engine. It's on 60,000 miles. Induction kits. It's got high performance cables and leads. It's got yeah, it's going good, but there's still loads left to do with it though.
Yeah, so the car itself, like Dave said, the car's actually had an engine replacement. The old engine on your car, or the gearbox, sorry, actually blew up, and that's still evident by the dent on his bonnet right here, which absolutely exploded. And was it a bit of the gearbox?
Yeah, like a bit of the gearbox, yeah, it was the actual pin holding the gears together inside, yeah. Yeah.
And it just flew up and destroyed the bonnet. But Dave has bought a new bonnet for it, and it's going to look a lot nicer. We're going to focus on the aesthetics first, and then we'll talk about what's actually done to the car. In terms of performance, not a massive amount, but a couple of supporting mods there. On the front of the car, Dave's got a Trc Front Lip. He's got the mount tune badge there because the car did used to be mount tuned.
Yeah, it used to be mount tune 185 kit on it, but obviously after the gearbox went, it went back to standard. So yeah, indeed, yeah. You kept with the colour code.
Yeah, kept with the mount tune colour code because it looks awesome. Red and yellow is literally the best combo ever. I don't think there's a better colour to go with red, to be honest. So yeah, Trc Front Lip. Dave's actually painted all of the plastics gloss red, gloss black, literally Colorado red, like you say, which is the exact colour match. He's done a really good job on it as well. Coming around to the side here, as you can see, these are Team Dynamics.
These 100 Plus, which is previously Team Dynamics.
Used to be Team Dynamics,
yeah, so
right.
These are Team Dynamics, but the previous company, which they changed their name to Team Dynamics. So
these are old Team Dynamics that are basically brand new.
Yeah, old type Team Dynamics. They've been refurbished, yeah, and they're still immaculate when they get cleaned.
They look brand new as well.
Yeah.
In terms of brakes, I think they're a direct fitment.
Yes,
replacement to the same size.
Roofed and fitted, yeah. Just upgraded pads and upgraded discs. Yeah, not too much different with the actual braking systems.
They do stop though.
They do stop, yeah.
In terms of performance, Dave's got a catback Miltech exhaust. I gave it a little polish up earlier for the video, gave it a little clean. Sounds awesome, as you guys heard from the start of the video. It's really nice raspy tone, but it's not ear bleeding. It's a really nice racy sound, which is exactly what you want from these cars. You don't want to go over the top with them. Naturally aspirated cars are by nature louder than turbo cars anyway, so you want to go with a nicely made exhaust system, and this Miltech exhaust system is perfect for that. Come around to the interior now. As you can see, Dave has pretty much gutted the interior. It's actually a really nice place to be. You'd think that it's uncomfortable, it's really not. Everything echoes, it sounds awesome. You can hear all the clunks and the gear shifter, and you can see the mechanisms, and you'll see that more in a bit when we go to drive the car. Gave Dave my little Michelin sticker there, which is quite cool, goes with the colour theme, and it looks awesome. There's literally nothing left in the back of the car. Like you say, you're looking to turn it into a track car.
Yeah, track focus. Get a new daily driver, but yeah, completely want to turn this into a track and have some fun days.
Standard seats at the moment, but they're coming out. They're going to be a bucket seat in there, and we're going to get two in there eventually, but one for track days, which is going to be really cool. The car itself, when Dave changed the engine, we think that the ECU still kept the map. To an extent, I don't know what's happened, but it, like I say, it doesn't feel like 150 brake. It feels so much quicker than that. I don't know if it's because it's stripped or whatever, but even before we stripped it, it was still really rapid. So I've got a feeling that something's going on there. Alright guys, so we're in the car now. We're going to be giving it a nice drive today. We're going to be using a point of view and a front facing camera, so we can speak about the drive, etc. So you guys can see what I'm seeing. You can also see what we look like. We're going to be going down some nice B roads, etc. So it's not going to be anything like my last video, which I deleted, so it's not going to be anything silly. But we're going to go pop to BP now, do the tyre pressures to make sure everything's completely safe. Dave thinks, well, he says that one of the tyres is down, which I can see as well. So we're going to go and do all the tyre pressures, and then we're going to go and give it a nice drive. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, so we're currently in the whip now, giving it a little drive. We're on our way up to some B roads and we're going to talk a little bit about the car a little bit more. So I'm hoping, by the way, this is in sync with the voice. I'm going to be using hopefully the voice on the phone because the voice on the GoPro isn't as good. First things first, you know, things that I like about the car. I just want to speak about the clutch really. The clutch is very nice and the gear shift as well is very accurate, very notchy, which is nice. So it's a nice combination with the gearbox there. You get a nice gear shift and a nice clutch to use as well. It's not spongy, it's really quite accurate, and it's not too harsh either, which is nice for the standard clutch. You never want it to be too harsh, especially if you're daily driving a car like this. I also really like the steering too. The steering's really nice and accurate. One thing that I don't like at the moment is that you guys might not be able to hear me because it's very loud when you're driving. It's all stripped out. But the steering's also really nice and accurate. A little bit heavier than my ST, but I don't think it's the same type of steering, which is nice because it's very accurate. It's a little bit heavier, so you have a little bit more, have a little bit more connection with the car in a sense, which is nice. Like I say, that gear shifter there, very notchy. Everything really notchy and nice to use. So just cruising with the car right now, really nice. Not really an issue there. It's not uncomfortable by any means. Albeit this car doesn't have loads of bushings. Are they operating any of the bushings?
No, at the moment that's nothing planned.
So that's one thing that's planned. So at the moment, as a daily driver, it's really not too bad. I can sit here. I'll tell you what, it is quite hot. It's very sweaty, and the really great thing about Dave's car is the cold air doesn't work.
No.
Which is not a problem. It's a 5-speed gearbox, so you're sort of always in the power, which is great for some. If you're on the motorway right now, like I'm doing 50, I'm going to go up to 60, and the revs do climb. So a 6-speed would be nicer for motorway driving, but for what we're using the car for, we're not going to be doing any of that. So being in the power constantly is very nice, and the exhaust is very loud as well. So like I say guys, we're heading up to some back roads right now. It's going to be a nice fun little blast on the B roads, and I'll give you guys a feeling of what this car is like on the B roads and how it sounds, and the overall package is absolutely fantastic. So how long have you had this car for, Dave?
I have had this car for about just on 2 years now. It was a replacement from my previous Fiesta Mark 6, which is a 1.25, but yeah, it's a hell of an upgrade when I got it though.
Yeah, big step up.
Big step up, yeah.
I bet you felt like $1 million when you got this car.
Yeah, I had to actually go pick it up from Bath, and I drove it back myself. Yeah, it was a lovely feeling anyway. Yeah. Lovely feeling anyway.
Oh, mate, I can imagine, because when I picked up my Mark 5 Fiesta Z-Tech S, when I was driving home, it was the best drive of my life. I was like, oh my god, this is so fast. Obviously, my current car is faster, but nothing beats that naturally aspirated. When you put your foot down, everything's roaring and it's lovely. What was the first mod that you done to this car?
The first mod was the induction kit.
Okay.
That was the first mod that I've done, and then it went straight over to the coilovers. Quite low and chopped it down, because these cars, if you try going around a corner 40 miles an hour, you're likely to roll it, because that's how it feels.
Yeah.
You feel like you're actually going to spring over, but the second that I load it, it's a completely different drive.
Yeah, this car is absolutely planted. Whenever you take it anywhere, it's so planted.
It's so different to drive.
Albeit the tyres on this car aren't the best at the moment. They're Nankang NS2s, aren't they?
Yeah,
NS2.
Only just like, because I go through tyres so quickly,
Yeah, so they're a semi-budget sort of, just on the bottom of the mid-range, so they're not too bad. I mean, I can control with them, and they're not too bad. But I would say in the future, Michelin's or something with a softer compound. Sure. But yeah, in terms of the handling and stuff, we'll give you guys a taste of what that's like in a moment. It's really, really nice. What coilovers are you actually lowered on?
They're just basic from Euro car parts. They're just basic Pro Sport ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pro Sport. They're lowered as far as you can possibly get them. You can't get any lower really.
So they do everything that you need them to do, and that's all that matters.
Everything they need to do. But yeah,
a lot of people bash on cheaper coilovers, etc. But you've not had any issues with them. The car still handles really great, and I'm in the complete wrong lane, which is fantastic.
I installed it myself as well, so it's an extra bonus as well. So
yeah. Fiestas soon, which is going to be good fun. That handling is immense, just around the corners, it just grips, mate. There's no hesitation, it just wants the grip, which is fantastic. Even with these tyres, it's really good. Power delivery is so progressive. There's no torque spike or anything, it just keeps going all the way up to red line, which is what I really like about NA cars. There's no hesitation there, it just wants to keep going, and it's something that I do miss from my NA car. Obviously the power delivery on my car is quite fluid, but it drops off in terms of torque, and this thing just keeps going, which is what I really like. So second gear. It's fantastic. I love it. One thing that I do like is this road in front of us, so we're going to drop it down to second. They're absolutely immense. They really do work. In the corner, no problems whatsoever. Just chuck it in there and it absolutely loves it. Give it some shit now. Oh mate, that's evil. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little drive there. Obviously a little bit of traffic, but I hope you guys got a little bit of a feel of how the car is. I feel like it's absolutely fantastic. It's a lot of fun to drive. A lot of strong points to the car, only a couple of weak points. Fuel is not the best. When you're putting your foot down, fuel just goes. Like nothing I've ever seen before. Fuel, she drinks, she absolutely drinks. But I'll tell you what, smiles for miles at the end of the day, and there's a lot of them. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, cheers Dave, I appreciate letting me do that, mate. I appreciate that, mate. Alright guys, so I'd like to thank Dave very much for allowing me to go out in the car. It was a really fun time, and it was very different to drive a car which wasn't mine like that. A lot of good fun, and completely changed my mind on naturally aspirated engines. Really good fun, controllable power. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The little intro at the start, something that I haven't really done before, like a cinematic intro thing. But what did you think about this video? Did you think it was good? Did you enjoy this sort of video? If you did, leave a comment down below. If there's any negative points, leave a comment down below. I'm always open to constructive criticism. If it's completely negative and it's hate based towards me, leave a comment down below. I'll probably look at it and laugh at it. And if you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below because you're amazing. So, cheers for watching this video, guys. It's very different, like I say. Thank you very much to Dave once again. And yeah, until next time, guys, you stay frosty, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.